Hello folks, just wrote a wee post there earlier about some of the problems that's going on with Zionism and stuff like that there. You know, I've always been afraid to speak out about it, and I've always thought people take me the wrong way, or they always think I'm right-wing or I'm coming from some ideological standpoint. But the fact of the matter is, I'm not even ideological. I am principled. I care about simple principles like freedom of speech, being able to speak the words from your mind into your mouth and let them come out into the word. These are basic principles that I think are right, which is why I stand by free speech, and I'm opposed to the idea of hate speech, which for me personally limits the freedom of speech and can almost strangle a narrative of freedom more so than protect people wounded by language. But anyway, this was a post that was shared on I think it was Twitter of all places, and the thing about this girl is she made this post. She's called Pepe from Down Under. She made this post. She did not at any time mislabel people as Jews or bring it onto an anti-Semitic standpoint. She used an ideological fucking angle from this, which is Zionism, the idea that Jews are the chosen people and they should have a state where they rule over the rest of the world. And this is in their ideological fundamentalism propaganda. This is how they think, just like Christians, fundamentalist Christians believe Noah built the ark. They believe guys are the slaves of, you know, the Zionist empire. We have reached a point in the Great Awakening where too many people have noticed that what is happening today is directly linked to what has actually occurred in World War II. Talking heads have been issued talking points to rewrite history and divert your attention away from the truth. Lies are the currency of the Zionist. Hence the global push for censorship laws. Misinformation, disinformation bills are being ran through extreme speeds, and if successful, every attempt we make to correct these layers will be futile. Remember when we couldn't even mention ivermectin? It will be exactly like that, but far worse. Speak up now, or forever be silenced. I hate to bring local politics on it, but just like that Nigerian African fucking mayor that was placed in Derry, which some suspect may be a plant. She's coming in with this hardline psychology, calling us all right wing, calling us all fucking bigots, calling us all this and that and whatever. And you know, we're all being called anti-Semitic, right wing terrorists. These are not what the Irish people have always been throughout history. We've always been level-headed, and what she's trying to condemn us as just speaks of our own ignorance of our culture. We're the most open fucking sound as a bell people, but it seems to me that they're trying to push that for their own globalist intentions. But I know we're 5 minutes here. I'm trying not to fucking talk too much. I had something more vital to say about her, but I lost my train of thought in the midst of it. But I'm going to break down this as what I said here on a conversation on YouTube and or on Instagram, sorry. But I've tried to remain balanced on this issue for so long, constantly silenced as a person who used to be confident in speaking for reasonable people. I think that's a very fair point too, you know. They have infiltrated almost everywhere based on fake currency and intellectualism propped up from institution to institution the world over, trailblazing any concerned voice with hyperbole and sound bites used to satisfy the thirst of people who align themselves with righteousness, and in doing so, destroy those concerned voices swept up by controversy. It is systematic, immoral, and uncaring of cultures, nationalities and ethnic diversity the world over, and all in the name of diversity, which is the irony that has left a sour taste in most rightful thinking people's minds. You know, am I right? I think I'm right in what I'm saying here. Like, they can call me anti-Semitic all they want, but it's not about race, it's about morality. I may have lived in fear for being called a bigot, but I tell you, I will not strike a man. I will not go to war to kill a man. I won't even lift my tongue to another man's race. But I must speak my mind as I see it. If not for myself, but for others who feel silenced as well. But that's my video for today, folks. You know, I'm disheartened by what's going on in the world because so many good people are being duped by fucking intellectualism and authorities in power handing down their modes of thinking, their right. They control their own destiny by their own conscious discovery of what is really happening. But instead we have pundits and lords and wizards and people at the top telling the wee people what's going on, when really this is manageable. We can figure this out together. We can see what's going on as a team together. And it's not about risks. It's about fucking food and tibble on the water. As my grand Eileen used to say to me, what's that got to do with the price of butter? We need milk, we need food on the table. What are you talking about, all that shit? I suppose maybe all that shit was going to fucking make something happen in this world. So you guys think that way too. But up life.